Okay, so here is the Tantive IV. This is a brand new set. It is $150 and 1,408 pieces. Very interesting set. I really didn't have any plans to get this set when I first saw it, but I don't know, I just kind of decided to change my mind, go ahead and pick it up. It is a great looking set. I really do like the white and red, kind of that deep red. They did a really good job with that. Not too bad for value. $150 for 1,400 pieces isn't terrible value for your money, and there's a lot of good detail on this set. So first off, a lot of people are comparing this to the Republic Cruiser, and it's not hard to see why. I'll show you the actual size comparison. They are pretty much the same size. Tantive IV is more pieces by quite a bit actually. The Republic Cruiser is 900 pieces, so there's a 500 piece difference. But in terms of size, they really are very close. The Tantive IV has the extra pieces because it just has a little bit more functionality to it, and it has a lot more small detail. As you can see, this is kind of a little more flat and laid out, whereas this has a lot of little bits on it. So, but size-wise, they really are very close. The one nice thing about the Republic Cruiser that the Tantive IV doesn't have is it has the handle. This, the Tantive IV, you kind of have to pick it up from the underside. So, but you know, besides that, it's pretty close. The other thing you can kind of see right here is a similarity in the actual ship design. You got the big bank of engines in the back. This one has the escape pods. This one just has these little bubble things, but they're really close in design. Then you got the thin torso with the removable plate in the middle on both of these, and then kind of the bubbled front. So pretty interesting, I guess, as far as vehicle design goes for Star Wars. Maybe the Republic Cruiser is an earlier version of the Tantive IV. This ship, though, is in Episode 3 and 4. It's what Senator Organa escapes in Revenge of the Sith, and then in A New Hope, it's the ship at the very start that gets captured and most likely destroyed. So yeah, pretty easy to build. There is a lot of little detail. These little engine pods are kind of a pain to build. I'll show you. There's 4 of these on the top and 4 of these on the bottom, and you have to build these little pods basically, and they all just clip into the design. But it's a little grueling just because you have to build 8 of them, and they're all pretty similar. But the overall effect of the all these engines is very cool. You get 4 minifigures with this, or 5 minifigures, excuse me, with this set, and I'll show you them. First of all, you got this turret on the top, fully rotates. You can move the gun pieces individually, and then on the side you have turrets that rotate in the full direction, but they don't raise or lower. And all of these do that. In the very front you have the cockpit, and it opens pretty interesting way. You push this down like so, and it lifts up. And inside you have our first minifigure, who is basically just a rebel trooper. And these guys aren't that rare. You could get them in the battle packs, the rebel battle packs that they did a little while back. I don't think they make them anymore. He's got a really nice, cool helmet though. So there's that guy. And then you got a little control booth up here. And as I showed you earlier, you can see there's a little windscreen so you can see out. And then on the bulk of the ship, this lifts off. And on the inside here you have Leia at this desk right here. There's nothing really special about her, it's just standard Leia. They got this really cool like desk that sits on this blue floor. Very cool design there. And then here you have Captain Antilles, who is a rare minifigure. He is unique to this set. Can't get him anywhere else. And if you wonder who he is the guy that Darth Vader chokes at the start of A New Hope. So he's not in the movie very long. But yes, there he is. And he's pretty much the same, except for he's got a different shirt. And he's got some different eyebrows, as you can kind of see. So, nothing really cool there. You got some control panels here. You got a little storage box you can put stuff in. More about that later. And then back here, on this section, this piece lifts off, and you have this little kind of trolley thing. You can put your storage box in there, and then have somebody kind of move it around for you. It's more of a on-land feature, but there's that. So that's pretty cool, a little trolley. And then back here you have the famous escape pod that R2 and C3PO escape in. If it'll detach, there we go. It pops off there. The other one does come off as well, and they're identical. So, and then on the inside here, oh, that makes me sad. Hold on. Sorry about that. There we go. On the inside here, there it is. You pull that lid off right there. You have R2 and C3PO escaping, and they do just barely fit in there. It's kind of a one minifigure size escape pod. The only reason R2 fits in there is because you can kind of straddle C3PO's legs. And then you do have a little thrust, kind of like cone engine on the bottom. So that's pretty cool. All in all, this is a pretty good set. Like I said, it's pretty good value for money. You got just one rare minifigure. So if you're just looking for the Captain Antilles minifigure, I don't really know if it's worth it. If you're looking to collect some ships though, it does, like you saw, look really good with the Republic Cruiser. It's not bad at all. I'm glad I picked it up. It's a little better than I thought. Aesthetically, it's probably one of the best looking ships that LEGO's made in a while, or cruisers I should say. So yeah, there's that. Kind of up to you if you want to pick it up. There is one thing that I have a grudge about in comparison to the Republic Cruiser, and that is that this does not have landing gear. It just kind of balances on its bottom turret right there, which has the same features as the top one. It fully rotates and everything, but it just kind of balances on this nub in the bottom turret, so the whole thing, it's not the most stable thing in the world. It tips over pretty easy, but besides that, it's very sturdy. The whole thing is held together really well, so I mean, you don't really have to worry about that. Pretty easy to build. It's not too complicated. You just have to pay attention to the smaller detail stuff, like the little pieces on the top. But all in all, good looking ship. A lot of good detail on here. So yeah, recommend it pretty well. Just 150 bucks is still a good chunk of money. So yeah, I hope that helps. New reviews are coming. I have reviewed the Home 1 Mon Calamari Cruiser, and I'm going to get the new ARC 170 and the TIE Defender, and then I'm going to take a little bit of break till about July or August when the Slave One, Grievous's Starfighter, and the Emperor's personal shuttle come out, and I'm going to get those pretty much as soon as I can. So there's that. Hope you enjoy the review, and I hope that helps, and please keep watching, reviewing, and subscribing. Thank you.